All right, hey again, everyone. Channel Futures Editorial Director Craig Galbraith here at the Channel Partners Conference Expo. Super excited. We're having a good time here with Daniel Lonstein. Daniel is President and CRO at AireSpring. Danny, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing very well myself. Are you enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, great show.
Meeting up with a lot of good prospective partners and all that?
And existing partners.
And existing partners. That's
even more important.
One of the best things, absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about AireSpring. First, I want to mention that you guys are the winner of our Channel Maker Award. This is in which you give out a unique coupon code to a lot of your partners. It tracks them to the show, and you're in the next gen tech category. So that means that anyone else in that category, you got more partners here to the show with that coupon code. It's a long way of saying we appreciate you and your sponsorship of the event.
We appreciate the award. We try to bring a lot of people to the show. We've been coming here for over 20-something years.
Long time, yeah.
First Channel Partners show, and I think it was called Phone Plus, was September 2001, unfortunately, in Washington, D.C. during the 9/11 attack. So that was an interesting time. But yeah, we've been very consistent at this show. Since then, it's been a core part of the channel for over 20 years, and we've been in the channel for over 20 years. So, you know, we're a family-owned and operated business. Myself, my brothers both own and run the company. We don't have any outside investors. We have no private equity. We have no debt, and we've been dedicated and 100% channel focused for 20 years. And so this show is integral to what we've been doing. In addition to the award you just mentioned, which we're very appreciative and proud of, we have won a number of other awards recently, one of them being the Stevie Award for customer service, which we're super proud of, because that means our customers are voting us as top in the service category, which at the end of the day is what is very important and key to our success and the success of our partners.
Absolutely. So let's talk for those, and there probably aren't a lot of people in our audience, since you just described you've been in the channel a long time, that aren't that familiar with AireSpring, but talk about your services and sort of how you differentiate yourself.
Sure. So obviously we've been in this business a long time, so we have a pretty broad and wide product set, everything from voice, traditional voice, UCaaS, sub-trunking, to connectivity, security, mobility. But if I think about today, what we're mostly focused on, I would say it's domestic and global connectivity, and I'll talk a little bit later about what we're doing in global. So connectivity, whether it's broadband all the way up to multi-gig speeds, fiber, as well as SD-WAN in multiple flavors with multiple vendors, and security, and that's where we're focused today. So connectivity, SD-WAN, and security would be the big three.
Yeah, so let's talk more about that, because I've had conversations around here a lot. We hear about all of the new technology, you talk about unified communications and so forth, but it all relies on network connectivity, right?
Absolutely. So, we have agreements with practically every vendor in the United States for connectivity. One of our big initiatives over the past 3 years has been to sign direct contracts with global carriers in over 190 countries. So we now have, I think, over 100 direct global contracts. And so we're able to source global internet circuits much more efficiently, much more quickly. We can get quotes. What used to take weeks to get quotes, we get in a few days now. We're able to deliver those circuits and control the deployment process much more quickly. And so we see that's been a big advantage for us. As I was telling some partners earlier today, we've won deals where only a few of the sites were international. Maybe out of 60, 80 sites, only 3 to 5 are international. But because we're so competitive and can do such a good job on the international, we're winning the whole thing.
Wow.
And we're continuing to grow that international connectivity business. It's very important for us.
Fantastic. So partners always interested in channel programs. Anything new we need to know about?
Sure. So a couple things. From a philosophical perspective, as I said, we've been in this business 23 years. We have no plans to go anywhere. And so our reputation, both with partners and customers, is what's most important to us. And I spoke last year about the difference in our industry and our philosophy in particular between customer acquisition versus customer success. And what it takes to acquire a customer is one thing, but what it takes to make that customer succeed and renew with you and stay with you and be a successful customer, that is what we're focused on. And we've been working on that extensively over the past 20-something years. And so our philosophy is we have two parts to that. We have our proprietary ITSM software, which is called Air Control, which gives our customers the ability to see every circuit, IP blocks, every piece of equipment, and then monitor it in real time for bandwidth utilization, packet loss jitter, and then all the stuff you can do with SD-WAN. So we have this single pane of glass tool called Air Control where they have access to all of this. But software is only one part. The reality is, without humans, you can't get things done. We're not quite at that stage of, I don't know, we might get there soon with AI and robots and other things, but today, the human element. And so we have dedicated engineers and dedicated project managers who work with every one of our customers. We have an escalations team to work with our underlying vendors to help get things moving because, let's face it, we have challenges there, whether it's construction, deployment, etc.
Yeah.
And so this is where our teams come together with enormous industry experience. We have many, many staff who've been with us for 10, 15, 20 years at AireSpring. They're long tenure. And most of the people in our executive team have been in the industry for 30 plus years. So that deep industry and AireSpring experience comes to our customers and our partners and allows us to have successes where other people might have failures.
I think that human element you talked about is always going to be important for sure.
Well, I hope so. I'm a human, so I'd rather not be made obsolete anytime soon.
Absolutely. Daniel, thanks for your time today, and again, for AireSpring's support of the Channel Partners Conference and Expo. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
Yeah.